Leo, we were just saying just how dominant you guys were tonight. Congratulations on an amazing performance.
Yeah, like it's. I thought the guys showed good composure. Glasgow, there's always a bit of niggle involved up here, so but it was a good challenge. I thought our guys held their nerve pretty well, bar Jemison at the end, which was a bit disappointing. But yeah, like I didn't like what George Horn did, but anyway, we'll just get on with it now. Good win away from home. Good to get a bonus point as well. So the guys have worked hard during this block. So competition in the group has been good. So it's kind of rest up now for a while. Obviously, a lot of guys will go away and play international. So, but yeah, we're generally pretty pleased with the block.
And previously, of course, this wasn't a particularly happy place for Leinster to come to. You know, you hadn't got lots of wins here, but certainly there's no question about this tonight. That was a very dominant win and a very good win.
Yeah, we had to dig in at various stages though as well. So I thought the guys showed good, determination to dig in defensively. Disappointing, obviously, to try just before half time and we lose Jack Cullen to the bin as well. But I thought we managed that period pretty well. Then Adam Byrne gets in for a good try down the corner here. So the lads, I think they battled well, they prepared well. It was a short week this week for us, but as I said, there's lots at stake for a lot of the guys now with the November Internationals coming, and we wish obviously all the guys well now.
Absolutely. Jim.
Hi Leo.
Hi Jimbo, great to see you.
Yeah, me and Leo go back a long way. Taught me all I know, so I don't know whether that's a good thing for Scotland.
Me both.
Yeah, exactly. Leo, this new URC competition, what we've seen with Leinster before is a big rotation of the squad leading into Europe, and then obviously the international guys will go away. Is it more difficult now that every game is so big and you get these rest windows to try and rotate this unbelievable squad of players that you've got coming through?
It's definitely different, yeah. So it's just making sure that we make the most of the changes. So in terms of the squad, it's been quite competitive the first 5 games in terms of, a fair few guys disappointed obviously not to be involved in games, which is good because you need that internal competition. I think it's good for driving overall performance. We're lucky with the club system we have in Ireland, so with the AAL, which is the competition that guys go back to. Some of the clubs that are in Leinster's region as well have been good, so we have a lot of guys that have featured over the last few weeks. We will have an A game organised during this November break, which is important. We'll play against Ulster, so it's having those things in the background are good. But you'll need so many players. Like when you think obviously the internationals are on now, but then this next block after that, and in the Irish system, a lot of guys get managed over that Christmas period in particular. So if you think a lot of these guys are going to go into camp next week, 3 internationals, then they're straight back into. We have a sequence of 2 in the pro games, 2 European games, 2 more in the pros. Then we play the Lions into Europe again. So and then we finish off with Cardiff. So it's a massive block of games, and that's where you'll need the squad depth if you want to be successful.
And it's something you've always done unbelievably well, was manage those players, and I was on the receiving end of having to be left out sometimes for other guys to get their opportunity. But when you step back and you look at the system that is Leinster, that's the whole beauty of this machine, so to speak, isn't it? That how you have 40 guys, all of them ready to play on the weekend and give their very best and get straight to that level.
Yeah, for whatever players you have, whatever the number is, if you have 45 players in your squad and X amount in your academy, you just want to have the best people there. So, and the competition has been good in the group, and the lads are pushing each other on and showing good behaviours day to day. And obviously, when you come away here, you need to make sure you're nailing on the basics, and they get a good grounding in terms of training as well, and that's a good environment which sets lads up hopefully well for games. So you remember Jimbo, I was like pack against pack in Leicester where Jimbo used to beat the lumps out of me every Tuesday, so he did.
I must ask you, Leo, before you go, because Rob's saying you managed the players really well who weren't getting played. What was his face like when you were telling him that he wasn't getting in on a Saturday or in at the weekend? What was he like?
Oh,
it wasn't like
team
this.
first,
No,
always team first, yeah.
It wasn't smiling like I am now.
Yeah, listen, good to speak to you, and congratulations, very fine win indeed for you guys.